And we are back. So, last we left off, the White Scale Band has found themselves on their way to Silver to Rye. At least that's where they hope to venture forward. Coming across some strange things on their journey so far, mostly being a wagon that appeared to be attacked by some savage creature, as well as presented with interesting developments of Velree's night terrors. And of course, what could not have been expected but a strange goblin wearing odd-looking armor and a small silver buckler shield that is embolized with a god's marking upon it, Razire, as well as a magical rapier in his hand, and a flourish after he apparently slew a entire party of what appeared to be roadside bandits. As you have come across the one and only Razire in all his glory. And that's what we're picking up. So you guys feel free to do what you need to do.
How close are they to where I am?
I'm assuming they're not very far.
Velree's
Where's
just kind of
Rogar?
still trying to take it all in. Not really sure what just happened.
Velree, you see lots and lots of fresh bodies.
That is true.
So where are you, Rogar?
I assume Rogar is kind of standing a little bit off to the side of the bridge, not the side, but in front of the bridge, I guess.
Lightning gun out.
Lightning gun out. Not sure what's happening.
Pointed
Zara
at you.
scans around and sees Rogar, and makes a hail to him. Gets his attention, and then would say something in Draconic that Rogar would recognize as a friendly greeting.
All right.
Oh, just
Because Razire can speak Draconic.
assume.
Rogar will respond to Draconic.
And continuing in Draconic that, just expressing himself in boisterous. All of these ne'er-do-wells have been slain and have proven themselves unworthy. What is it that you seek, fair friend?
I see. Well, we are on our way to Silver to Rye, town to the northeast.
Speaking of this Draconic.
May we pass, or is this some sort of...
This is not my bridge, friend. I was just taking care of these ne'er-do-wells here. If you want to cross the bridge, you may cross the bridge. I am also headed in that direction. As you can see, I can take well care of myself. I could also help take care of you. And where's the wagon?
Out of sight.
It's further back out of sight.
We don't want this person to see our stuff.
I can't see the wagon.
It was they approached without the wagon being exposed for good reason.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
Rogar's going to explain what he said to everyone.
Yeah, you look over Razire and you see Velree's got a body and she's just kind of like dragging it off slowly.
Oh, mademoiselle, you are damn fear. Oh, you are hungry. Oh, here's for you. Huh? Oh, everyone, here's for you. Oh, except for me. Not Razire. Maybe not. I don't know.
It's a strange small goblin.
Rogar, is he trying to sell us something? Or?
Velree like holds his body up and like cheers him, Cheers.
Tell you on the
he
bridge.
said he was also on his. He said this is not his bridge, and that it's not his bridge. He slew these men.
Why?
I did not no goods. If I had not done it, you would have had to, huh?
They're a bad man.
I'm already helping.
They look
seems
at
to be very energetic.
They look like they have been living out here in the wilds for a long time. They are heavily armed.
You have to hunt. You have to survive. I
They
mean,
were, they asked me to pay a fee to cross the bridge. I said, I'm not here to pay fees.
so you sue the owners of the bridge?
I cashed
Oh,
the
no,
checks.
it was in challenge combat, huh? Fair and square, huh? One at a time. I did not. This is
So
not
in
taking
challenge
distract me.
so
I
we
was
can cross the
wanted.
bridge.
I love it.
I killed
can
each
see
of
it.
them one at a time in fair combat, huh?
They're coming.
Fair
I
combat,
challenge
huh?
you.
I
Now
see,
challenge
huh?
you.
Not slaughter.
Persuasion resire.
I seek. I do not slaughter. I seek. I look for the champions. For Niara. The goddess Niara.
What?
Mm.
I thought he said Niarla.
Niara.
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 It is eerily similar to Nyarla. That was my bad in naming two things too
My
closely.
accent is not so good. I speak very good Draconic though.
You guys would, some of you probably with your time, the several of you that have been to Port Dorona will have heard of the Temple of Blades, obviously. And the mistress of Blades, the Oracle of Blades, is the goddess that is worshipped there, a goddess of warfare and specifically of dueling.
Fair combat.
Fair combat.
Me. Fair combat.
You would recognize the emblem on his buckler, like shield. It is a spiral of blades, many different sizes, all of them in a circle, kind of like pointing outwards. He's a seeker
I can be trusted, huh?
for the Oracle of Blades.
All of this is for you. I did none of this, huh? I have my measly alms box. I only take what I need, huh?
You
All
know,
of
it
this
could
for
be fun
you.
to keep him as entertainment, and then if he gets crazy, we could just kill him.
Also fair, huh? This lady's very smart. You should listen to her.
I can get rid of all evidence of him right now.
This man is also very smart. I like this fellow. He's cool.
Oh God.
You have no reason to trust me. I mean, you find me here, dead bugbear, dead whatever, goblin. I don't know. They're all dead. I mean, defeated in fair combat. Not dead.
Defeated in fair combat.
Rogar, he speaks your tongue, Rogar. Can we cross his bridge or?
He certainly wasn't his bridge, but I think
my
he is
bridge.
going to allow us to pass. He even mentioned he wanted to accompany us on a way to Silver Dorade.
I just don't want to end up like these ne'er-do-wells he talks about.
You all seem like good doers, eh? Good doers, huh?
Yeah. If he walks alongside, I don't.
Oh, mademoiselle, oh, monsieur, sorry. Forgive.
Okay.
These feet, if they grow tired, I will merely fly, huh? It's okay, huh? I will just merely take to the wing, huh?
And I thought I said too much.
We're just going to go back for the cart.
All right. Velree is dragging a body.
Oh, mademoiselle,
Help
You got
her.
any money on him?
They have very little on them. Literally, there's not much on them.
Impoverished people in the wild.
You find between them all, you find 4 silver pieces and 12 copper pieces. That's all they have to their name. A few collections of moldy rations. And
travelers such as you, of course, would donate such small findings to the Temple of Blades, would you not? Just a penance.
It's just a bunch of starving people in the woods. I mean, like, I'm
In fair combat, they challenge.
don't you act like you're above it soon. Don't you?
I'm just saying. I'm very concerned about what we're dealing with because I would be concerned about running into myself. So, I don't know. He might fit in.
That's fair, huh?
We're not saying this within earshot if you reside, or at least we're not.
Try not to. It's like he can hear everything.
Yeah.
He's just over,
Like, on the
You're
other
like-
side.
you're over there talking, and suddenly you look down. He's like in the huddle with you. You're like, You're like, God, when did he get there?
I would not trust me either. Look at me, huh? Nothing about me says you should trust me other than all, you know.
It's just... Damn it!
At this point, Rogar's, gotten the wagon back up to the bridge. At this point,
Yes, indeed.
I can see the wagon now.
Ken, Nyarla's kind of like driving it. She says, "It's okay, Rogar. I'm a little better at this than you." She begins to.
As the wagon,
Shit.
the wagon pulls in,
She is.
And-
She is.
and Razire can
Yeah,
read
fuck.
Draconic, right? And in Draconic it says
The White Scale
says
Band.
Rogar's the White Scale Band,
Mhm.
right? But in Draconic, Razire begins speaking with Rogar, saying that how, based on the finities in the way that his picture was created, and some certain dialects within where it says White Scale Band, that those in the know that it says Rogar's Roughnecks.
That is not what happens. I will say it's probably unnerving for the rest of you to hear these harsh, like guttural sounds coming from Razire
I don't like it.
in Draconic. Very unusual, but it happens.
Start
And
talking in Elvish.
as Nyarla moves forward, she kind of like tilts her head, seeing this man, and she kind of clutches at the pendant of the lady that she kind of keeps around her neck. Kind of tilts her head. Is this a new companion of ours? Is he in need?
he may be accompanying us on our journey. Apparently, he's a good warrior. He claims he slew each one of these men in single combat.
Oh,
Hello.
you see Nyarla, veiled, obviously wearing the vestments of a priestess of Boel.
You are of the cloth as well. Of course.
Yes, in a way. Okay, I'll get back in the cart.
Oh, may you Goddespeed do well,
And she steps away into the cart.
Perhaps you could come with us. What was your name one more time?
Oh, Razire. Yeah, promenade. At your service, huh?
Resile scale. That's what I got.
Razire, Ciel, promenade.
Zune's like, which is
You can
something
call me
because
Rezi, huh? Rezi, yeah. Rezi, your friend, huh?
Rezi the friend or something.
Rezi, your friend. Rezi is your friend, huh?
On Cedar fan. Off Cedar.
as everyone gathers back at the cart, is Razire walking by the cart, or is he allowed?
Yeah. Until he's invited to ride, he's gonna walk or.
Razire-
I was assuming he can rock with us. Yes.
He's very spunkily, chirpily, even kind of like skipping by the cart. I'm sure.
Super happy to be here.
He's very happy to be here. And his little chainmail shirt kind of just bouncing around. His little buckler on his arm. He seems like a very ecstatic person, little goblin person, and he's joined you on your new adventures, I guess. You guys are able to cross the bridge. Now the bridge, it is called the the Dragon Glass Bridge because of its materials that it's made from. It is made from this dark, almost blue-like glass in places. It's reinforced with wood and timber and a few caps of metal, but for the most part, the mass layout is this thick glass that you can't quite see through. But Trist, you would know that this glass is one of the hardest materials in known existence. Dragon glass. something that the city of glass, Velree, prides itself in its manufacture and production of dragon glass.
Is it obsidian?
It's not obsidian. As a matter of fact, it is debated by people who do not know how it is harvested or created on what it actually is. It has fragments of magical properties to it. It's very unique, to say the least. But as you cross this bridge, it takes you a few minutes to cross it, even in the cart. You're just kind of like, because I mean, this is you're crossing a rather large river. 10, 20 minutes of you guys kind of coming across. Rosier kind of skipping by you. The snow flurry still raining down. And the rest of this day goes uneventful compared to what transpired. And night comes. Are you guys going to do anything, or will you skip to the next day?
Where are you from, Rosier?
Here it comes. Here it comes.
From the Temple of Blades, huh?
No location?
The temple itself is off. It's off. You must make a pilgrimage there. Don't just show up one day, huh? You go and you study, and you learn, and you are sent on a mission, huh?
What's your mission?
All to collect, seek out, perhaps, those who might be worthy of her lady, Naria's tournament of champions, huh? Who might be a champion fighter for her, huh? Like Rogar. He is renowned.
Look out.
Look at him, huh?
He is
the white scale, huh?
Amateur sumo champion.
Rogar's nipples perk up.
He is amateur sumo champion.
More and more information, huh?
Sumo champion.
It must have been very sad. I was on my way to seek out the one Mog Raja. Huh? Heard many tale of him, huh? Failed upon which order he did, huh? Many giants of Bane, huh? Well, huh?
Zune, you have no one to, be upset about but yourself.
No, I recognize myself. I'm not.
You all knew the mighty Mo. You all knew the mighty Mo. Of course. Many tales he has. Moog with Rogar. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I didn't remember it being called the White Scale Band, though, and I'm just gonna give a look at Rogar.
Oh, as I mentioned before, it says Rogar's Roughnecks, huh? Whoever, they don't know what that owns.
That's great. Insight check.
Deception.
His insanity is, I don't feel like it's going to matter.
She doesn't know. She doesn't believe a word I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, you don't believe anything he's saying, Zune.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Brazier, whatever.
Hello.
Are you allowed to carry weapons because you belong to the temple? Because, the hobgoblins, I thought, banned goblins from owning weapons because they were an inferior.
Well, that may be one position. There are other points of view. We can go back and chat with my friends at the bridge, huh? You want to talk to them about who carries a weapon, huh?
Rogar told us tales of the mighty Tuk-Tuk who carried weapons of the goblin. He was killed.
Yes, Tuk-Tuk the Taker, huh? Yes, his name was
you know of him.
Oh, yes, he's sometimes as a seeker we deal in the lower levels of society. Yes.
Rogar did say negative things about Tuk-Tuk all the time.
He was connected to certain networks, huh? I am connected to other networks, huh?
I would like to see you and Zune cross swords with your little toothpicks you guys like to use there.
Yes, perhaps in friendly, sometimes as a young knave, we would fence, they call it, you pretend to poke, not to hurt,
What
Look
do
at
you,
that Zune, he wants to poke you.
Oh, this one is funny,
just ignoring that comment. Kind of.
The lady,
What
we
is
do
your
not judge, we only seek,
Yes, my words.
business in Silva? It's just like every other comment. It's just like, oh God, what?
Uh-huh.
You not understanding or wanting to not understand. So what is your business in Silva?
Oh, again, wherever I am, my business is to seek out the next champion for the ladies' temple,
Okay, how does that work?
Go to places like where we're going now, And you
Converse.
challenge. Oh, you challenge, Are you worthy? I seek, You are worthy, No, no, challenge me, fight me,
No,
No.
I don't want to get filleted in half, but I do appreciate the offer.
Oh, I understand that. You do not have to fail with my sword. Obviously, I have been a champion, myself already. I'm seeking more. Yeah. No. Those fellas at the bridge, they made their desires clear, They sought to seek their makers, Yeah.
So, quick question. If we were to be attacked and we fought someone, would you immediately then turn around and take out the strongest one of us without even any regard because you're serving your God?
No. We serve her in the service of others. I honor her by honoring my blade, by serving those who are in need. And if in the moment, say, you rise to champion, Rogar rise to champion, we'll take a pilgrimage. We'll go to the temple.
What if they don't want to take the pilgrimage?
I continue to seek. It's their choice. I cannot say what will or will not befell them if they, they choose not to present themselves in front of the lady. Who knows? She's goddess.
So you just go around from city to city challenging people to fights, killing them, and then move on to another city.
No, not everyone dies. Not everyone dies.
It kind of sound like a bully.
No, it's a challenge. Challenge.
It's hilarious coming from Chris. The pinnacle of morals of the player characters here.
Oh yeah, Paragon.
Paragon.
You,
of virtue.
Professor Trist, Professor Trist. You read the books.
I do read the books. I am no champion. You don't want to cross swords with me. I'm just weak.
No, but you've read the books. The Temple of Blades.
I think it's sort of spoken for anyway, Resier. So I mean, yeah. Okay. So if we're champion and he refuses to go with you on a pilgrimage, then fate may befall him. By you?
I do not know where his pantheon of gods, where they reside in with my pantheon of gods. I don't know. Does Nair have favors with Dragonborn God? I don't know. I do my part. He does his part. We all do our part. My part is to seek the champions. Rogar, obviously. You too, soon. You could be a champion. It's not all in strength. Sometimes it's from up here. Or here. In your heart, Azul. You have a heart. I can tell.
Yeah. You make me uncomfortable, but I think it's time to go to bed.
Is it because he's smaller than you?
No, that's actually good. It's probably because I don't have a good track record with goblins at this point. I mean, really, I don't. And then on top of that, him tanking that insight, he's obviously full of shit. And I'm not sure entirely how he's full of shit. And he looks dangerous, so I don't really want to fuck with him more than I have to. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. His history's his history. It's as long as he's not gonna like try to kill us all and convert us. I mean, whatever. You do you, boo. But
You do you, boo.
kill whoever you gotta kill. Just don't make it hard on us.
Well, with
Not
that
seek to kill, huh?
glorious conversation concluded, we are going to pass the rest of the night uneventfully.
It's eventful.
It's very eventful. There's heated discussion. Rosire's making himself at home. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great. Velree, at one point, you catch her kind of like sucking on the corpse that you drug with her every once in a while. Maybe just kind of like buries it haphazardly near your campsite. Hopefully nobody saw it.
No nightmares, though, right?
No nightmares. No nightmares this night. All right.
I don't want to see as much as Velree because I do want to fill her in. And
Okay.
I don't want him watch as Rosire. I want him to go to be asleep before we talk, so I don't know him.
Okay. You guys have made it across the bridge and then some. Now, you guys are on the precipice of heading into Rorkham. Do we want to take the path out of Rorkham into the kind of like wooded area to get around the city? Or would you like to head through the city?
How big
What's
is
bad about going through the city?
iron batteries there?
Certain individuals may or may not be persecuted for their abilities. AKA Tristan Zune.
And Rosire.
Well,
They're special.
slight difference. People that have divine magic are not considered
They're exempt.
part of the military. Yes,
Bullshit.
they're exempt.
Well,
Might be the reason why the goblin's allowed to run around with a sword, because he's a cleric.
Well, Tris could always, disguise himself, and Zoom can kind of disguise himself a little bit too, right?
Yeah, you guys could definitely disguise yourself in a city full of wizards. You could easily do it, no problem.
I don't want to be interrogated.
can we change?
I will also mention, this is also the city that originally, and who knows how often he comes back here, a certain Thunderstrike hails from. This is his home base. This is where Clan Thunderstrike makes their living.
I don't want to go through the woods, but at the same time, I don't want to go through this.
The woods. We go through the woods.
We're going through the woods.
Into the
That's what
woods.
Anthony wants us to
I
do.
think we're going into
I mean,
the woods, though.
I would love either way you
I
want.
don't want us to go to the city. I mean, it's full of magic users and like the army.
It is.
It also says, Rogar's band of miscreants outside our tents.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I forget about that. That's going to be a problem, so I keep forgetting about that.
It's in Draconic. How many people
It
can read
says,
that?
Trist, it says Rogar's Ravni.
It does not.
Rogar's
We could paint over it in the blood of the people, blood, right? I mean,
Sure.
Yes.
You want to do that, Howard?
Jesus,
That's
would-
not crazy.
that's cool.
That would be
I
less
know.
obvious.
What's wrong with that? But that camper over there just seems to be
Darn
covered in
bloodlust.
Covered in blood.
viscera.
Yeah.
it's a suggestion. God.
Suggestion. As you guys take the next leg of your journey to venture through the woods. Fast. All right. And I need Rosire to roll me a d20.
Right.
Come across any patrols, we kill them.
Noted.
Just playing.
17. All right. With a 17. Okay. All right, you guys are venturing forward. And as you do, a storm begins to kick up. The flurry of snow begins to thicken into a full-on downpour of snow, coating the ground. It's hard to make out the limited trail that there was kind of offshoot here. And as you are moving, the ox are having a hard time making ground. it's at this point that you realize you guys are not going to make a lot of headway today. However, something interesting happens. As you guys are moving forward, Rogar and Trist and pretty much anybody that's towards the front of the wagon will see a small billowing smoke in the near distance, in the very direction you guys are moving. In addition to that, you can smell food being cooked.
What kind of food does it smell like? Does it smell like dead bodies?
It does not smell like dead bodies. That would be food for Velree.
That's what I was trying to clarify.
It smells like, I mean, you're right, I should specify here. It smells almost like a meaty broth.
That was cool. All right. Velree has no interest.
Velree's like, ugh. The rest of you, I mean, it smells quite good. Rogar, with his heightened sense of smell, is like, damn, it
smells delicious. There's
The
a fine
ox.
wheel ahead.
the ox are moving forward,
There's
and you
rosemary
see,
and nutmeg with a hint of cinnamon.
in the middle of nowhere, you're not even on a trail anymore. There's a dilapidated inn with a single smokestack. It is, for where it is, the location, the exterior doesn't look like it's holding up too very well. All the windows have been kind of boarded over. There's a single door that is slightly crooked, but still serviceable. There is glowing light coming from the inside, and you can smell the food cooking.
How far away are we from civilization?
You from the city?
From anywhere? The
The
closest.
The nearest city would be Rorkham, and it would be, at this point, like you guys are getting later in the day, you're probably like a half day, maybe a little bit longer away from Rorkham.
Is there a name on the inn?
The inn is called. It's called the Zren Brothers.
Seems legit.
It's on this dirt path in the woods.
There's not even a path, really. You're surprised to see anything out here.
Does it look like there are any other like travelers in there, like any horses or cat, whatever, anyone traveling in there?
You don't see any. You don't see any use that this has gotten from visitors. There appears to be a rundown carriage with no animal to pull it, kind of like falling apart next to the large inn. But other than that, you don't see any other patrons.
Well, this sounds like it's a great idea. We should definitely go in there.
I mean, it's probably going to be too cold not for us to sleep in this wagon.
Yeah, I do not believe Yarla would survive me.
Nyala sticks her head out. I don't like the look of this place. Maybe we
Yeah.
should move on.
Thinking with Nyarla again on this, guys. I mean, I feel like we would end up in whatever the hell it is they're cooking. And just, it feels the real
Would
vibe.
we be able to make a campfire with the amount of snow happening?
I mean, it might be difficult, but Rogar is very well versed in wintry conditions. So yes.
With the,
Or I could try and sneak in and kill anyone who's in there real quick. We could just kill them. And
You and
Sure.
Brazier?
Razire?
Razire, the noble Razire?
Uh-huh.
Larry can go challenge.
What can I do, huh? What do we need?
Is it? It's you said it's a blizzard conditions, right? Or getting
It
close to
it is very cold, and the snow was coming down much harder than it was before. A storm is blowing
Okay.
in.
They
I'm
have
gonna stealth and look and see if I can see who else in there.
You gonna
Like,
approach
the-
approach the door?
Is there any windows or anything? Or
The windows are all boarded up.
That's right. No holes in there.
You could try to peek through. You give me a perception test.
Perception.
Disadvantage. Because you're looking through a hole.
Well, there's a natural 2 right there.
It's a 7.
Yeah.
It's hard to see, Velree.
Huh?
Hard to see through the slats.
Is there a place for the oxen to get out of the conditions outside?
There's a bit of a long. It looks like at one point there was probably like a canvas overhang, but it is long gone, desiccated and gone, and there's just kind of these like wooden posts and beams, or something used to cover them. Rogar could probably fix something up if need be.
What do y'all want?
I think
Did you
we're
hear
gonna have
anything
to.
from the inn? Or is Velree here?
Are you going to try the door, Velree?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or you move over to the
I'll
door?
go up there with her.
Kind of stealthily though. I'm stealthy.
Sure. Yeah, you make a stealth check. Razire, are you stealthily moving up, or do you just?
Yes,
Kind of...
I'm also stealthily, but I'm terrible at stealthing.
Yes, I know you are. Please do make a
dear.
stealth check as well.
I did. It's terrible.
Yes, I see it. It's a 5. It's great.
That's why we're gonna get
Snow
it combined.
crunching underneath everyone's feet.
Velree moves over like a spider. You know, she doesn't even really sink into. You know, it's almost like that Legolas. Like she doesn't really sink into the new snow. Kind of like scuttles over to the door, begins to
There's no like up to here on me.
slowly open it when you hear, oh, ho, 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 is Razire just comes stomping up behind you, Velree, and you look back, and when you look back in, you can see that the interior is well lit. There is a burning fire in the fireplace, where a large cauldron of stew is being cooked. There is a counter near the front door, and there is an elderly hobgoblin man. When I say elderly, he looks to be probably in his like late 50s. Oh, a customer. It's been so long. Brother, come.
Hello, hello.
Yes. Are there many more of you? Come in. It's been so long since we've had company.
No. It's just us. It's just us. Hey, me
Come
and my
now.
friend, no.
Surely it looks miserable out there. Come.
It's
At least
miserable.
gather by the fire. We will share our stew with you, free of charge. You should just say it if you will stay the night from then. Brother,
so-
come.
I want to do an insight check.
Sure, Razire. Give me an insight check.
14. Sorry goes to change his dice.
It looks like an old man inviting you in for a warm meal at a fireplace, Razire.
We still out in the wagon while this is going? I guess we are.
Velree's kind of like head peeked in. Razire's kind of like underneath her, kind of looking out, talking
Oh, yeah.
from beneath Velree's legs.
That's right. Oh, my friend Velree.
I guess I'm going to excuse myself real quick.
Outside?
Yeah, they saw me, right?
Yeah, they saw you and
I'm just
Razire.
gonna be like, hold on a second. Yeah, and go back and tell the rest. There's two guys in
Now I'll continue
Uh,
to negotiate here.
Okay, Razire, you
Oh,
stay.
she's, of course. She was.
Yes,
forgive me,
getting the rest of your party. I understand.
Well,
I'm Ronmore.
they're more reserved. They're more reserved than me.
Yes.
They're not as outgoing.
Oh.
Obvious.
What you are a mouthful. I am Ronmore, and this is
One more, huh?
my brother, Donthrath. As you see another hobgoblin, another hobgoblin wheeling himself around the corner in a wheelchair. Around the same age as his brother, close. kind of wheels himself over. Just,
Mamma
he just
mia,
kind of
mamma
mumbles. There's
mia.
not even real language coming out. He does not speak so well anymore.
What has happened here? Huh? What is with you?
We can simply go by Ron and Dong. We are the Zrak
Ron,
brothers.
Okay, Dong. But this your brother. Huh? What is befell him? Huh?
Oh, he was in a grave accident long ago. Did not heal well.
Is he? As he is young. When he was young, he could speak okay. Huh? You could talk. You could share stories with your brother. Huh? You got to reminisce. Huh? You could talk. Huh?
Yes, it was long ago, but yes, indeed.
What I say here is I'm a healer. I am a cleric. Huh?
You could fix him.
I would be willing. I would be willing to make a try. Huh?
Well, should you fix his legs, perhaps we could make an arrangement. Free stay.
Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Huh?
What are you going to do, Razire?
I tell you what, huh? Everyone here, we're very tired. Me, it's very cold now. You got a warm place, warm earth, warm food, warm friends.
Yes.
Let us come in, this evening.
Of course.
We stay. Tomorrow morning, we get up. We have a feast of a breakfast. We break the feast. We break the fast with the breakfast. Then maybe I'll tend to your brother. Then I'll tend to him. I will get him up and ready to go. Huh? You take in my friends. Huh? I fix him up. He's ready to go in the morning.
Turns his head sideways. Cocks it at you as you're saying this. The rest of you, are you guys gathering to come back in, or are you guys staying outside?
I was going to tell them the situation. See if they wanted to just go and kill these guys.
That's amazing.
Fuck.
Go and kill these harmless innkeepers. Got it, Velree.
I got bad vibes.
Murder.
I'll tell you what. So before we go to bed, I'm gonna
there ain't no bed right now. We're not casting shit right now. This is we're in the moment. Rosire's threatening to not heal someone unless they let him stay at a place for free.
No. I'm saying
what is happening.
I'm saying
what kind of healer is it?
I will heal your legs, but after I stay the night to eat your food.
I'm gonna do the spell before we go to bed.
Or we just kill
do the spell before we go to bed.
I can.
So that way, when we wake up in the morning, I get a long rest, get the spell slot back. He gets his legs. That's I'm gonna do the spell before we go to bed.
Okay. Well, that was not clear in your strange.
I'm speaking French Russian here, okay?
I know.
It's not gonna be a
it
little
is.
hard.
Got it.
I'm telling you right now.
So
Don't make me go Jersey on you. Hey, I'm telling you right now.
So
hey, listen, we're gonna do the spell tonight. He's gonna be fine in the morning. I know we don't forget about it. Eh?
What are the rest of you doing?
Shooting myself.
I guess we're going to take a vote on what people want to do.
Cyrus inside, haggling. His spell.
Cyrus just talking away over there.
Yep. You could just leave him. You guys could just get in the wagon. You can leave him
we owe him
here.
nothing.
You son of a bitch.
We got rid of him.
All in favor of staying in this creepy inn, or taking our chances in the wind, in the nature.
We could kill them.
That is option 3, I guess. Option 3, murder.
Go real quick, snap the neck.
Zune. It's funny, Zune, because you just grilled Razire on killing people, and it's amazing how nonchalantly some of your other party members are just like that.
It's different. I know she's not going to kill me. I don't know Razire's not going to kill me.
It's more about self-preservation rather than actual virtue.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely. Have you not been with me for months at this point?
Oh, I know.
Little gang. It's like, yeah, we kill people, but we don't kill each other. So that's the bond we have.
Yarla doesn't want to stay here, but you will.
Norla doesn't know. Tristan, how about you?
I'm gonna ask Nira if she would feel better if we killed the guy.
No, I was gonna say no. She's a priest.
Velree, we've had this discussion several times.
You can't just go around killing people.
I have recently taken vows to preserve all life and all its aspects, and unfortunately, killing is against that.
But you wouldn't be doing the killing.
I would.
They just would no longer be there.
I understand how it works, Velree. I feel like it would go against the principles that I hold dear.
So you wouldn't want to stay there if they weren't there.
I would not want to stay there if you killed them for me to stay there.
If you didn't know, all right, I got you.
No, it's about preserving life and not ending it.
Say if someone else killed them other than you, Velree. So I think we have some wiggle room here. I don't want to die in a blizzard, but at the same time, I think that's preferable to whatever's going on in there, because we've encountered too many weird elderly people who turned into being really difficult people to deal with. So
Two no's.
Gosh, should I just go meet him and see?
Go meet him, Zune. Go meet him.
Right.
I can't wait for this.
Zune, you're a smooth talker.
What is
Try to
happening?
detect some thoughts, you know?
Yeah, just I'll see.
Penetrate their mind.
Velree's.
I want to give the ox some hay, some food.
We can at least stop for a minute and kind of decide from there, maybe. I'd rather not, and there's we don't see anything around here. We don't see anything dead bones. We don't see where they butchered anything. We don't know where the hell this meat broth has come from.
No.
No animal remains out here, nothing. That's normal. Boarded up windows, totally normal. Okay. All right. Heading in. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes, Resire's in the middle of his haggling of spellcraft as you walk in. Zune, the patron of the inn, thank God he's muted, is currently just kind of like flabbergasted. Oh yes, young sir. Perhaps you could speak with your companion. I was informing him. He mentioned about healing my brother's legs. And you see the two elderly hobgoblin men here. One of them wheelchair bound. And I was going to allow you and whoever you have with you to stay for free. We have rooms, quite a few rooms. They're all vacant. But I can still be a great host.
Well, I am very curious. That's a very generous offer, sir. First and foremost, but also I'm very curious about how far removed this inn appears to be from most travelers. How have you managed to thrive out here?
Oh, this runs in my family. We've been here for generations, long before the roads led to that godforsaken town nearby. This used to be the main thoroughfare.
Oh. Insight check. He's probably telling me the truth, but I just...
An insight check.
It actually sounds really reasonable. Yeah, I probably believe him.
13.
I just...
He seems like an innocent old man just talking to you.
Right, I mean... So, Resire was going to help your brother?
He said he would heal his legs.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Resire. I didn't peg you as someone who would do that.
He did say I would have to feed you and let you stay first before he would do so.
Resire! You're a cleric. You're on mute.
I love it.
So cast a silence spell on him.
Thank God.
So let's cast silence.
Thank God. We can't even tell. I love it.
Goddess took his voice from him.
This is so good.
We don't really know. There you go.
Never a charge. No. Mon ami. Were my friends to decline your services, I would still here. I would be here to heal your brother, huh? I will catch up with them. That can go on. You and I, we have We have an arrangement. We have an agreement, huh? You're my friend, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I will take care of you. I will take care of your brother, huh? Now, my friends, they can come, they can stay, they can go, huh? Whatever, huh? You and me, huh? We're good. We got it. It's okay.
Not as a condition of him healing you. If you will welcome us into your home, we would greatly appreciate it. What is the
what?
The cost?
Well, it's been quite some time since we've had anyone to stay. The going rate isn't he? Has this big, thick, leather-bound like tome. It kind of like opens up, and there's just reams of this old, crackly paper that kind of is brushed to the side. Let's see here. How many in your party?
Oh, I'm not sure who else is staying with us yet, but at least say at least 2.
All right. Well, food as well. Food and board.
Of course, huh? Food, a place to stay, huh?
Quick question on the food. I didn't see any farm animals or game nearby. Where is what is the food?
Oh, we keep that in the pantry in the basement. Dried food.
Ah, so you import that from a neighboring...
No, as traveling merchants come by, we buy food from them and
cured meats, huh? Cured meats.
Exactly, cured.
Yeah, salted, huh? Salted.
Sounds
salted meats for the salt of the earth, huh?
Is the basement? Can that be accessed from the outside by any chance?
I'd rather not discuss.
Well, I wasn't asking. I wasn't asking the person. Like I'm.
You did not see anything, at least from what you saw from the outside. You did not see anything. Now you have to keep in mind there is a layer of snow on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So.
Well, I mean, they'll Zune trusts them, so Zune's just gonna operate on that. He'll say, "Hey, are you guys sure you want to stay the night? I don't know. It seems legit. They're just, the city's been stealing their business."
Did you penetrate his mind, Zune?
Penetrate his mind.
Well, I mean, with a direct command like that.
Evade his thoughts.
Go in there and penetrate his mind.
You
get your ass in there and you penetrate that mind.
I'm going to
find out his deepest secrets. You tell me.
Go ahead and tell me.
Resire and say, do you mind explaining to them, Resire, exactly how you're going to heal the brother, please?
Oh no.
Of course, huh? As a
Why
cleric.
would you do this to me?
Yeah.
Cleric, huh?
And while he's explaining, I'm going to penetrate the older brother's mind.
Okay.
I touch his legs.
As a small child, I'm just going into
God.
all the detail about how I learned to do restoration.
Which one are you going to talk? The one in the wheelchair or the one doing
both
most
of
the
them?
talking? No, I mean, I'm talking about Zoom.
I think I kind of want to go into the one in the wheelchair because this is giving me some weird skeleton key vibes.
Okay. You kind of look at him, and as this Resire's definite distraction for all. He's such a small man with such a loud personality. Zune, as you, what is the saving throw?
Saving throw is boop, 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 and he can't say anything. All right, if I fail, detect thought. Saving throw, wisdom 18.
18. That's a 19. I rolled really high.
But he can't say anything about it.
You can't. You do get surface thoughts.
Okay.
You get surface thoughts at first before you kind of like go in, before you full penetrate. You're kind of like priming it for a moment. Getting it kind of ready to go.
Spackling.
God.
And as you are on the surface, you can hear that he's thinking to himself, "This man is a charlatan, fool." And then you kind of go in deep, and suddenly he's, and you kind of like he can't speak. He's like, "Urgh." You're picking on a handicapped person right now.
That's fucked up.
And then you stop. And then you stop, and he's just kind of like, he can't speak. His legs are not working. Probably haven't worked in a long time. He's just kind of in his wheelchair. His eyes kind of open up and look towards you, Zune, as if he knows you did something to him, but he can't tell anyone about it.
That's perfect.
Yep.
I'd like to try his older brother.
Okay. Now, he's technically slightly younger than him, but yes.
Sorry, his younger brother.
So you're going to try Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have Ron and Don. Okay, Ron.
Really bad. Don seems pretty.
Ron gets a 16. So
good.
So as you delve into Ron's mind, you kind of look at him as he's just looking at Razire, infatuated, and you kind of like go into him, and basically what you glean is you glean a bit of interest. There has not been a holy man through here in quite some time, and if what he say he can do, this might be an opportunity. It's kind of what you get from it.
Opportunity. I mean, that could be completely innocent. His brother's injured. Yeah. All right, well, excuse me for a moment. Let me go tell everyone else roughly what
so much indecision. Soon.
I need to communicate what's being offered is room, board, food.
If Razire's going to heal Don, the room and board will be free. If he insists on you guys staying, you will have to pay. Before, and then maybe he'll give you your money back, and it is 2 silver.
Oh no, I'm going to heal him before anything.
Okay.
I'm healing him regardless.
Okay.
Whether we stay or not.
So it's going to be free, room and board.
I'm going to
heal the brother regardless.
Or, well, what I detected.
Do you have a large wagon, animals?
Possibly.
There's a small trail around the corner. It leads to an old barn we used to service. Should be enough to station them away, if need be.
Perfect. Going out to everyone. He sees a holy man as an opportunity, but I mean, Razire's offering to heal his brother who has apparently undergone some kind of accident. So that could be the opportunity. Or he could be sucking our souls out. There's really no telling at this point in this world, this universe. So,
I mean, if worse comes to worse and they try to touch us, there's 6 of us and only 2 of them.
that's true. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired and I'm cold. I'd like to go inside and take a nap. There's a place to put people, and hopefully they don't eat them in our sleep.
As long as Rivali has his own room, the rest of us can share a room.
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, if there's something up that they're trying to do that's weird with Razire, I'm a little concerned about leaving him alone. But also, I see your point. I really don't want him murdering us in our sleep. But I think he likes live prey, so I think we might be okay on that front.
Are we venturing in?
Yes, I think
We're
it's
going in,
we
baby.
set up the cart and everything.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You guys are able to stash the card away, like it was explained, and you're able to find your way back. It takes a minute or 2 to stash the cart where they said. You can see barely the inn from the kind of barn area, and it is dilapidated, much like the inn itself, but still standing despite everything. So it looks like it's going to hold up relatively
You could
well.
just stay in the barn.
That's true.
You could technically stay in the barn if you'd like.
Any signs of any merchants or anything else?
They can't come check on you. You just squat in their barn?
Poor Desire.
Now, I will remind you, it is dilapidated. It will do much less than just keep the snow off of you. To an animal, they're probably fine, but to a normal person, it would be uncomfortable to sleep out here like this.
We'll go in. I'm sure that's what we're gonna do anyway, right? I don't know.
Okay. We stash the cart. Finally. Niarla's very nervous the entire time as you guys walk back. You go into the inn. Razire's been just having a good time. At this point, Razire's already sat down. You know, he's already poured himself a bowl of soup. Kind of eating that meaty broth. And it's meaty broth with a collection of vegetables, some onions, some carrots, kind of like a stew, kind of like mixture in there. Some other kind of spice. You're not sure what it is. It smells like coffee, almost like a coffee kind of aroma coming off of it. It's actually quite good. And
I'm not eating it.
No.
Velree's not going to eat it.
I'm not eating.
No one else wants to eat the stew.
No.
Ron is adamant about trying to give you all a bowl of stew.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian.
Come, please, we have so much.
Sorry, I have a delicate stomach. I can't handle meat either.
No meat? Well,
Don't
perhaps
worry.
you, large one. Surely you eat meat?
No,
While they're all doing
I
that,
will not be
can I sneak
taking
off?
meat tonight.
No meat.
Oh, no worries. I'm one for me. I am small, but my legs are hollow.
Indeed.
I'm gonna sneak out while they're all discussing the stew. Like sneak into like where the basement is.
You will have to find the basement.
Well, I'm gonna try and do that.
Where do you think the basement is, Velree?
Just
I will remind
wandering
you.
around.
He
Velree-
heads in a general basement direction where basements.
well-
Down.
Velree has a negative intelligence, so where does Velree think the basement is?
Goes up.
It's in
All right, so layout
the
is
roof.
upstairs.
there's like is there a kitchen and then like the
So
room?
what you have seen is you've seen like a large, kind of like an open, almost like a living room, kind of, with a desk that when you guys first entered into the Dawn was behind. There was a further room behind that Ron wheeled himself out of. You're not sure what's back there. There is next to the fireplace, there is another door, and it's kind of one of those doors that swivels back and forth. Kind of like if you were to push it, it would kind of go back and forth like that. And you can probably assume that is a kitchen of some kind. And then to the left, there is a smattering of, it's like a long hallway with just rooms on the left and the right. Just rooms going all the way back. There appear to be 10 rooms.
I would assume it would be off the kitchen. Or
Okay.
Velree would, yeah.
Velree would assume it'd be off the kitchen. So you're going to try to sneak into the kitchen while everybody is awake and up right now.
When you say it like that,
And they're all in this room. They're all in the living room. I mean, it's
I
possible.
love it. I was going to say it's possible.
It's
She
possible.
does it sometimes.
Yeah.
she gets
Like,
advantage,
okay,
doesn't she?
yeah. If the kitchen's not directly in front of her, like where they would all immediately hear, yeah. I'm
So-
gonna
Also
stealth
got
it, I'm
spider
gonna stealth
climb.
it.
I think Velree's got a pretty good shot at this.
So if you would like to do this, you can give me a stealth roll at disadvantage, which makes it
Disadvantage.
a straight roll because you normally have advantage.
Oh, gee.
If you want to do it.
Got this.
If you fail, you will be caught.
And then Velree can kill them.
It's all me.
You caught me!
Heard it.
Snap, snack.
I'm just so bad.
Yeah, I'll wait until they're asleep.
I made this pot for my grandchildren.
Okay, Velree clocks the kitchen, and then I'll get back to you later. And then you kind of like settle back, like a spider waiting for its prey to.
It'd be all like, I was looking for the bathroom. Just looking for the bathroom.
Oh, are you looking for the chamber pot, my dear? There's one in each room. Sorry, we do not have an outhouse. It's the best we could do.
God, it's a chamber pot.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
is. I will collect them in the morning, but my friend, can you did promise a miracle of sorts.
Dear friend of cult.
What are you gonna do, Resire?
I have lesser restoration is the most powerful thing I have.
Okay. I can tell right now Restoration isn't going to do shit.
Yeah.
That's like curing poison.
Oh, you sold them something you can't even do.
I mean, I could swap out a spell. I can use Greater Restoration if I swap it out. If you'll let me swap it out.
Can he at least try less restoration and see that it doesn't work?
Let me hold on, Resire, before you try to
friend.
swap out spells, because you can't swap out spells now. You're already locked in until the next day.
Yeah.
He does
Which
less
may be why I
restoration
needed
than
to wait till the fucking morning, man.
Resire. Did you take your long rest already?
I have Greater Restoration prepared at 5th level.
Okay.
I did take a long rest.
Do you have 500 gold worth of diamond dust?
We could say I do.
You don't. I can tell you right now you don't have it.
Okay.
And that's what it takes to cast Greater
I
Restoration.
know.
However, Resire, as I was saying before, the flabbergast happened, if you were to, judging by the nature of the injury that you see,
right,
give me a medicine check, and we will go from there.
All right. Not bad.
Not bad. 19. Very good. You're looking at it. The wound appears to be, or the injury appears to be quite old. However, it stems from an unnatural twisting of the spine.
Mm-hmm.
You think with a powerful enough surge of healing magic, you might be able to correct this very affliction. If you were to cast Cure Wounds at, let's say, 5th or 6th level, you might be able to fix this person.
Okay. Let's see here. So I have Prayer of Healing.
You also have Cure Wounds that you can cast at 5th or 6th level.
Okay. I'm just putting some flavor out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do Cure Wounds. And I'll pump it up to 5th level.
Okay, go ahead and roll the healing real fast.
It's 5d8 plus 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to heal for 20, so 24 points.
24 points of healing. As Resire, what does it look like when you heal someone?
Like a radiant goldish energy, but not very bright.
Like off your hands?
Yeah, like an aura of bright, near my fingers, it'll be almost impossibly white, but it dissipates very quickly.
Okay.
It's not like radiant off of me, but it's
you kind of like hold them towards Don's kind of like lower midsection, like where his hips would be. And within it takes a little bit, and there's like a bright surge, a powerful surge of energy as all as you guys are watching on. And suddenly Don and then his legs begin to turn and then set themselves properly. And he shakily stands up for the first time in who knows how long. His brother, Don! He kind of like hobbles over to him, gives him a big hug. You can walk again. There's tears tears, this big hug. There's like an old man hugging situation happening here.
Praise be.
Praise.
Amor.
Praise be.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
beautiful, huh?
darling, go back to the room. Lie down. Lie down. Sure, you need your rest.
Get your rest. You rest
He's
now.
kind of like
Yes.
he just kind of like nods his head, and then he walks to the bedroom behind the counter.
Miara, she grants us just as well as she could take away. She saw favor in us tonight, my friends.
Oh,
All praise to Miara.
what a glorious day! I will make a fine
Miara
feast for
blesses
you in the morning.
Yes.
Let me show you to your rooms. And very like with a more quickened step, begins to move towards each room. As he opens each room, you would hard press to be called it a room. They are more like cupboards. There is a bed. There's enough space for a bed and a chamber pot in each room. And when I say bed, I mean like a twin bed. Yes. There are 10 rooms. There's more than enough for all of you to stay.
I'm bunking up with someone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze into that twin
How
bed.
are you going to bunk up with someone?
I'm gonna squeeze into that twin bed with someone else, butt to butt.
Butt to butt, ass to ass, huh?
You know,
Who
if it's
are
Rogar,
you?
so be it. I'll be Rogar's little.
I could tell you
little
right
pillow.
now, Trist, the only person you're fitting with is Razire.
Razire?
Would you like to
Alright.
sleep with Razire?
Then I dimension door out of there.
I'm just saying.
I can sleep on the ceiling, you know, so I don't actually need the bed.
It's great. For me.
Ha
I mean, I will say there has been precedent.
Sure.
sleeping
And
with
that'll
us.
be the
Okay,
conclusion
look at
of Emberfell. Thank you all for listening all these months. Anthony's done now.
Who will be sleeping in rooms? Because you all cannot sleep in the same
On
room.
the ceiling.
I
mean,
Rogar will
If
sleep in a
Tristan
room.
and I sleep on the bed and then Zune and Rogar stand against the wall and Velree's on
Nope.
the ceiling, we could all be in one room.
I can tell you right now, you ain't getting no long rest if you do anything like that. You can try. No one
I mean,
will get a long rest.
Well,
I mean, if Velree's on the ceiling, that frees up a bed, so there's my bed.
Rogar's gonna make sure that someone is going to sleep in Narla.
Mhm.
We're in the same room as Narla. I guess I will do it then. Unless...
You won't fit, Rogar. You are massive.
Oh,
I think
I
the
can't
Irish
fit in
should
a room.
sleep with
You will
Trish.
no. You will fit in a room by yourself. No one else can fit in a room with you.
okay. Well, then Rogar will make sure that someone is with Narla, and Rogar will stay in a room by himself.
Can Nyarla and Triss be in the same bed?
Could they?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Would she want to? No.
Ah.
Or
There are only two people in the party that Nyarla really trusts, and they
Yeah.
are Zune and Rogar.
all right, Nyarla was Zoom.
all right. We'll do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't presume.
Razire, where you I'm just saying you get your own room.
Yeah, I'll take my own space.
Razire ain't scared.
Question.
No.
Oh no.
Listen,
Yes,
What
Velvet.
the? He yells at he leans out of his door and he yells down the hall. He's like, "I want the gracious eye. These rooms are so big."
For him, they're big.
If I sneak out in the middle of the night, am I still be able to get a long rest? Like, can I do it before we do the actual long rest? Like, have the guys, the brothers have gone? Okay.
We can see if you can determine when they're asleep, and then you can sneak out.
Okay.
Okay. So, Velree, are you staying in the room with Trist?
Yeah.
And you're just gonna be on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I'm planning on sneaking out soon anyway.
Okay. First off, as you guys are each shown to a room, and he moves everybody, he's trying to move people's stuff into the room. And he quickly realizes nothing's going to fit. Well, we run a very, I hate to say this, old establishment. We will not accompany many together, but perhaps, I know this may not be, what is the word, hip these days, but we do a separate boy-girl situation. No funny business under this roof.
Don't you worry. We haven't gotten further than one kiss.
Good. All right. Stay in your beds.
All right.
You need your rest for the morning.
Sounds
Kind of
great.
like hobbles off towards his room.
Such
And then you guys play musical bedrooms and end up in the weird rooms that you guys were all in.
Yes.
So, as this happens, Velree, you wait some time. Trist, it's uncomfortable. You're on the bed, laying there. Velree's looking at you.
Fetal position.
She's like laying on the ceiling, looking at you,
It's weird.
just staring down at you.
Don't
You're
stop.
You're like eye to eye. Is it uncomfortable? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Might she eat you at some point in the night? There's a good chance.
Yes.
Was this a poor decision? Quite
Possibly.
As you
I
just
could
kind
never-
of, you just kind of stare out, and you kind of like eventually go to the shoulder to try to like pretend it's not happening.
Mhm.
I'll be like, would you feel more comfortable if I come down there? The response. All right, good.
Are you going to attempt to sneak out, Velree?
Yeah. Trust broke my heart. I'm going out.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Sorry, where are you going? The
Well,
chamber
let's-
pot's right there.
Let's see if you even see her.
Natural 20.
Oh,
First
shit.
Guess what, Trist? For the first time, she beats your passive perception.
She's good.
You don't see her. She disappears. It's unnerving. It's very unnerving for you because she was on the ceiling staring at you 5 seconds ago. You kind of slide over, and then by the time you look over, you hear the door. You don't even hear the door move. She's just gone. You're like, oh fuck, where is she? Just kind of
Just here somewhere.
like looking around.
Look at her bed. Look at her bed.
like looking on her bed. It's a small room, but she disappeared.
You're not even sure she actually was in there in the first place, bro.
Tell her this
You
isn't
just
funny.
think that she might have been in your room with you.
So, as Velree sneaks out into the hallway, you begin to. I'm assuming you're crawling across the ceiling like you always do. You have to be careful, Velree.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you give me an acrobatics check?
Okay. What's wrong with the ceiling?
We'll find out.
It's not strong.
I don't think I did okay.
18. You realize as you are kind of like doing your kind of like spiral crawl across it, at one point your hand almost goes through because
Yeah.
this is a dilapidated old building. Then you kind of like manage to find the more stronger portions of it. You're able to scale your way predatorily across the kind of living room area, and there is the dying fire at this point where the broth was being cooked. The pot has since been moved probably into the kitchen, and you do see the door to the owner's private room over here on the right. Should you choose to investigate it, I don't
Continue.
know what your ideas might be. Slaying. But think about it, then you move towards the kitchen. As you move through the kitchen, you do see, in fact, the large pot empty now. Hasn't been cleaned. It still kind of has some of the food down at the bottom of it. You see the stray mouse kind of like walking around, and then it sees you. It like scampers back into a hole real fast. So it
A
knows.
mouse saw me with my stealth roll?
You're right. You're right. It doesn't see you. You're right. It wouldn't see you. It just kind of like perks up for a second, like it knows it's about to die. It's just like, and then you it snaps that mouth up.
Yep.
And it's dead instantly. As you have fresh blood in your mouth as you look around. You don't even have to look far, Velree. The kitchen is not very big. And even with your passive perception, which is not very good, you hear voices.
It's not good.
And you kind of look around the corner and you see there is flickering light. And this is a dark kitchen. And it appears to be coming from almost like a hidden trap door that wasn't quite closed all the way. Are you going to investigate it?
Mm-hmm.
You go to the door and you kind of open it up. You go to crawl down inside, and as you crawl down, you see that there are there's candles set up everywhere in this what should be a cellar. They're all over the place. Tall candles, wide candles, black candles, red candles. All of them dripping wax. Some of them long burned out. Some of them look like they're made fresh and new. There are strange, like, not necessarily artifacts, but strange, like, what would you call that? Baubles, like little glass objects and just little knick-knack things kind of laying around. And as you crawl down further, there are stacks of like old rotten tomes and books and paper just stacked, piled high, kind of like newspaper, piled very high. And there are certain portions of it where it gives way to the floor on the other side because you're kind of on a staircase moving down. And as you move down and you peek through one of the openings in the stacks of papers, you see on the other side that there is a strange looking something happening as you see both the brothers Zrak. They are naked.
Oh God.
They are in a strange circle of candles. And as you look out, you hear, you can feel a tingling sensation. There is a vibration coming from their direction. The two of them are floating slightly above the ground, and they are embracing each other, and their tongues are lashing in and out of one another's mouths.
They're not brothers at all.
As the lips part, brother, it's been so long. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Emberfell, Whispers from the Stars.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, I mean, as long as they're not trying to kill us, they're not hurting anyone. They can just do whatever.
I'm sure there's nothing weird.
And I just,
there.
Brother.
did Zrak just set up a lemon party?
Brother.
Velree comes back blind.
Oh, Jesus. I just set up a lemon party, didn't I?
Well, there's more to it than that, but we'll see.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know you fucking pervert.
Pervert. I'm not the pervert.
You son of a bitch.
She says,
We should have just on a blizzard.
What else can be said? Ah,
What else can be said?
God damn it, Zoom. Why do you have to be right all the time? I mean, right-ish. Right-ish.
It's the only thing that
be
makes sense. They might not be hags, but it's very haggy. I don't know.
something, you know.
Nyarla definitely told us not to stay there. We should have listened.
Yeah, so far she's been right. Well, we don't know if she's
I still say, I also trust my instincts. Kill them. Kill them always.
Yeah, well, you know.
But what if they're not like trying to kill us or anything? What if they're just really into that and they haven't been able to do that in a long time, and now they're like, "Yay!"
We're gonna find out. I
One
guess.
of them was a cripple.
Magic.
We're gonna find out. I guess.
Doesn't
You know?
Let's do some favorite moments of the night. You know?
Brotherly love.
Yeah, little brotherly
Oh,
love.
that's right.
Let's start off with Velree. Favorite moments of the night.
I enjoy creeping Tristan out and then vanishing and creeping him out even further. Let's see, gosh. Yeah, and then the Rezire introduction. I will never forget it.
Nope, no one will. No one will ever forget that. How about Tristan and Pharrell? Favorite moments of the night, Tristan.
I don't even remember. Where Razir was talking about something, and then Zune reaction was like, "What?" I don't remember what he said. I red faced. My eyes watered a little bit, and I don't even remember what it was because more crazy shit happened after that.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long campaign now, guys. Let's see how this goes. How about Zune? You know, favorite moments of the night, Zune.
I don't know. A lot happened tonight. I guess the Rezire introduction, just because, like, that was just, I don't know, like the whole thing, and him being a complete fucking liar, and just like, but motive, and does he have any motive? Is he just making people on the fly?
Now, just because you not believe me does not make me a liar.
I mean, there's some truth to that statement.
Yeah, I don't. And then I guess you mind fucking or I fucking for Velree with these two brothers going at it.
Good visual for you.
Great visual, especially the like.
And you know they're like old. They're like,
Oh,
late 50s, early 60s, just kind
Nothing
of
wrong with
like
that, old people.
saggy flesh, just two saggy dudes just flopping against each other.
you can do it, then have at it. As long as both parties are consenting, you're old enough, whatever. Fine, no judgment.
We are. I would like to make an announcement. We are not consenting incestuous relationships on this.
We're not judging.
Stuff right
You
now.
said brother, and then you were.
That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm not
naked. The floor is vibrating.
But yeah, two elderly hags go at it. Just they can do what they want. I'm not. Yeah.
How about Rogar? Favorite moments of the night, Rogar.
Why you do this?
Think about it. Think about it as you go to sleep tonight. Two old men smacking lips.
Old brothers smacking.
Yes, exactly.
Old men and brothers. Okay.
I think the funniest part I thought was, or my favorite part was, the image of Rezier trying to use lesser restoration on the old man. I just pictured him being like, my legs, they're healed, and standing up and then just falling down.
Oh!
Be like, oh no, oh god, oh no.
I healed you, eh?
I healed you. Yeah, free room.
Mamma mia.
I couldn't tell the accent. It felt a lot like, a Cajun at first. I thought I was like, okay,
I don't know what's happening right now.
And then it went Italian, and then Alan made the reference that kind of made it sound like Watto from episode 1.
When he's talking draconic, guys, it looks like Watto. When he's draconic, more like Watto.
Watto. It was what a sesh.
I'm getting French Chef. I'm just that's me. I'm getting French Chef vibes.
Too.
Ratatouille?
I don't know. It went everywhere. I heard some
Little
Scotch
Mermaid, bro. Little Mermaid.
That's what I was thinking. I was about to say Chef and Little Mermaid.
See?
Same.
No,
I don't remember the Chef and Little Mermaid.
What's wrong with you?
I don't remember Chef and Little Mermaid either.
everyone is deficient in some way, huh?
Rezire.
What's it? Rezire.
Favorite
Hello?
moments of the night, Rezire.
Huh?
It is
Well, I
my
would have to
introduction.
I would have to say the favorite moments of the evening. I come on there, blowing your freaking mind, now, Anthony. You had no idea.
No.
No,
No, I did not.
I can't say I did either. I did not know until his voice come.
His voice come. Got it. Thank you,
You
Dad.
never know. You know.
I'm glad.
No, I like how absolutely like Zune is like, this is some bullshit. I'm gonna figure out what this bullshit is. You're bullshit and you're selling bullshit and I'm smelling it. And she's not taking any shit off of his iron. And and the fact that I was able to drop some draconic on you just to buddy up with Rogar. You didn't see that one coming.
You didn't see that one coming.
You don't bullshit a bullshitter.
You don't bullshit a bullshitter. Exactly.
Yeah, listen, Rogar's roughnecks.
If I had a favorite moment of the night, it was definitely, it was great, guys. It was great. I was like, oh man, maybe you guys shouldn't sleep in here. Maybe we should. And then we were indecisive for like 45 minutes. It was a solid half hour of back and forth, mind fucking, abusing a handicapped individual. There was all kinds of stuff happening here. Oh, it happened, Zoom. You did it.
That part was a little dark.
It was dark. You're like, I invade his mind, and guess what? If it fucks up, he can't tell anyone. It's like, oh, it's messed up.
Does he know that he did it?
Oh, yeah.
The thing? He knows that he did?
Does. He knows. He knows what Zoom did.
Man. So what's sweet hell? Like, someone invaded your mind.
I know, it's like,
That's what I'm terrified about. I don't know. But I mean, it's Blizzard.
I guess we'll see if that was an act or not, because he may or may not be able to speak. We'll find out next session, though. If I had a favorite moment of the night, it was definitely that, though. There was a lot of ups and downs, but we made it. We made it eventually, guys. I can't believe you were like, you know what? Fuck this. We'll just sleep in the barn. It's like, all right, well, let's do this. I guess let's explore this thread then. It was all over the place, guys. All over the place. But unfortunately, that's going to be the end of tonight's session. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the show, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, check out the one and only Dan Decker on all of the social media platforms. We got them linked down in the description. And of course, Velree on the TikToks. Got them all listed as well. And of course, I've been Jumbo Thick. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a good day.
On my knees.